Hello friends. The Ocean of Knowledge channel presents the video on wise quotes of great sages and thinkers, Part A. 1. The Entire Mind is Maya, by Raman Maharshi, sage in the 20th century. Maya in Indian philosophy is viewed as something that appears to be. It has no real existence. It is also known as a magician's trick to deceive the audience into believing something true. Maya belongs to the realm of illusory appearance and unreal in essence. An example in everyday experience is as follows. The sun doesn't rise and set, but it appears to rise and set due to the Earth's rotation on its axis. It makes one complete turn every 24 hours. The mind makes the one infinite consciousness appear as diverse objects and beings. That is an illusory appearance. It is dispelled at enlightenment. 2. Three things can't be hidden forever: the sun, the moon, and the truth, by the Buddha, sage in the 6th century BC. The sun and the moon are moving according to the laws of the universe. They may remain hidden for a certain period, but they are bound to reappear. That is the eternal law. Similarly, the true bad incidents that one hides to escape justice will be known in due course. Falsity in speech and evil actions in secret will be known one day. They should never be entertained. 3. God alone is wise. The wisdom of a human being is worth little or nothing, by Socrates, philosopher of 5th century BC. Ethics was important in the Greek society as warfare were rampant. The thinkers couldn't make sense of life. There was not much scientific development too. Life was too complex for the human mind to make any sense. The average lifespan was also short. It was believed that God alone knew the purpose of his creation. 4. Whereof one can't speak, one must pass over in silence, by Wittgenstein, philosopher in the 20th century. This statement was made at the end of the profound book of Wittgenstein, a treatise in logic and philosophy. This book was written when he was fighting in the First World War. He had undergone a mystical experience. He thought very hard on the problems of life and existence. According to him, the most important knowledge about life, such as ethics and the meaning of life, was incomprehensible. The scientific knowledge was considered as the lower ladder of human knowledge. Even the Buddha, after his enlightenment, refused to shed light on the metaphysical questions such as knowledge about God, life after death, etc. It is better to remain silent than try to answer questions on topics that can't be said without ambiguity. 5. If you want to feed a person once, give him a fish. If you want to feed him for life, teach him how to fish, by Confucius, philosopher in the 5th century BC. You can help a needy person by giving money for a few days. If they are not capable to earn, this process can't be sustained for too long. The right course is to teach a person a proper vacation commensurate with their qualifications. Then they can earn a living for life. But the greatest help that can be given to a person is spiritual knowledge leading to enlightenment. That knowledge will help that person adapt in all situations, in addition to making a living through a suitable profession. 6. Apart from sounds and noises that one has heard, all that one knows can be said in 3 words, by Kernberger, philosopher in the 19th century. Kernberger lived a turbulent life. He watched human suffering diligently. In the above quotation, the 3 words are used in metaphorical sense, which means that there is very little knowledge in all the books in all the libraries. The mysteries of life, ethical considerations of good and evil, the nature of human existence are paradoxical. Nobody really can say anything profound about life. Even the great sages couldn't answer clearly the paradoxical nature about world appearance with its wars, famines, earthquakes, slave labors, human exploitation, poverty, etc., but they provide a perfect solution by showing certain paths to transcend the world appearance, calling it as Maya or unreal or illusory appearance. 7. Stars are not visible in the night does not mean they are absent, by Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, 20th century philosopher. Spiritual truths of life, such as existence of spirit beyond the physical dimension, life after death, reincarnation, and existence of deities in the astral world, among others, are non-existent to the undeveloped spiritual minds. Like a child can't understand the love between a boy and a girl. like tribes living in the jungle and unexposed to the modern civilization can't understand the existence of television and internet. But in due course of time, with the practice of meditation, there will be expansion of human consciousness and intelligence. Then a person can understand the deep spiritual realities of life. 8. Find a job you fall in love with and you will never have to work another day in your life again, by Confucius, philosopher in the 5th century BC. It is necessary to love our profession. God has created all of us as unique beings with individuality. Each of us are endowed with a gift from God to excel in one area of vocation. When work is loved for its own sake with passion, a person can be in a state of joy all through the day. In a state of surrender to God, one can enjoy work as an offering to the Lord without entanglement to the fruits of actions. Furthermore, as one progresses in the inward journey through meditation, a person can be in touch with higher intelligence. Work will be more creative and enjoyable. Therefore, in a right mindset, a person lives without any burden of having to earn money by hard work. 9. Infinite Self, Brahman, can appear as the visible universe to a person of low spiritual intelligence, just like a rope can appear as a snake in dim light, by Raman Maharshi, sage in the 20th century. A snake perceived in a rope in dim light as a metaphor to explain the spiritual philosophy in Vedanta. The imaginary snake can make a person fearful due to their faulty perception. The appearance can be deceptive to the senses. For examples, the sun appears to rise and set every day to an ignorant person. But we know from science that the Earth rotates on its axis once in every 24 hours. That is why the sun appears to move while it is really stationary. The sky appears to touch the Earth from a distance, but when one goes to verify this fact, one finds that the horizon shifts to another place ahead and so on. Similarly, in a desert road, water reservoir is seen by a traveler. It is actually sky getting reflected due to the refraction of light as it passed from cold air to hot air toward the ground. The appearance of water is merely an illusion. The great sage Raman Maharshi says there is only the infinite self in all that exists. The world is seen as an illusory appearance by an unenlightened person. When one goes inward in search of the true self, the world is experienced as a dream like unreal projection. They experience fullness now. Desires and fears fall off from them. 10. Husband and wife should be like a hand and eyes. When the hand hurts, the eyes cry, and when the eyes cry, the hand wipes away the tears. Japanese proverb. Here the dependence of husband and wife with each other in order to grow as one unit is stressed. The dualities of life take root in male and female energies. Every human being has a combination of male and female hormones. Lord Shiva in one of his manifestations take the form of half male and half female. The husband and wife together can practice Tantra philosophy to experience the oneness of the divine during conjugal love. The mind becomes empty of thoughts, and thus the thought-free state leads to the experience of the non-physical dimension of spiritual perfection. In this way, the door gets opened to experiencing the higher levels of consciousness culminating enlightenment. Therefore, nature has made a natural method to spiritual enlightenment for all human beings. Therefore, both husband and wife are needed to find the true meaning of life by loving and moving together.